children, how are you all? Hope you are all doing good. This is your English teacher M. Vijay Bhaskar from Gonaganla village of Kurnool district. Today I am here to present you the lesson The Banyan Tree from 6th class English reader Honeysuckle. This lesson contains the experience of a famous Indian author Ruskin Bond. In this first part of the video, you are going to witness as a young boy how the author spent his time at the banyan tree in his grandfather's house at Dehradun. Definitely, you are going to find this lesson very interesting. Before starting the lesson, let us see the overview of the lesson.
Overview of the lesson. Before you read, intro activity, reading segment, question and answers. Let us see the learning outcomes of the lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the fight of the cobra and the mongoose from the photographs given. Describe the classic drama of cobra mongoose fight. Express the feeling of spending time on a banyan tree during vacation. Summarize the incident that the author has seen from the banyan tree. Prepare a list of qualities which mongoose and cobra have. Arrange the actions of mongoose and cobra in a sequential order. Let us start the lesson.
About the author. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author. Bond has authored more than 500 short stories, essays, and novels, which includes 69 books for children. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and Padma Bhushan in 2014. He lives with his adopted family in Landour, Mussoorie in the Uttarakhand. Dear children, let us watch a video related to our lesson. Dear children, watch this video and a fight between a mongoose and a snake. Can you guess who is the winner of this fight? Watch this video till the end. Thanks for watching. Let us start our lesson.
Have you seen a mongoose? A mongoose can fight with and kill a snake. Look at the pictures and read the lines given along with them. Let us continue reading. The fight of the cobra and the mongoose is a classic drama often seen in India, and the outcome is largely the same. The mongoose is not immune to the venomous bite but is faster and quicker in motion than the snake. Let us continue reading. The cobra assumes a posture of defense and attempts to reach the animal by a sweeping strike. But the quick moving mongoose jumps out of reach and comes at the snake from another direction before the snake got into striking position again. Let's continue reading. This constant movement tires and discourages the snake, and the mongoose is finally able to leap in close and bury its teeth in the snake's neck, usually severing the joints of its vertebrae. Let us continue reading. You must have seen a banyan tree. This is a story about what the author saw as a young boy when he was sitting in an old banyan tree in his grandfather's house. Let us continue reading. Though the house and grounds belonged to my grandparents, the magnificent old banyan tree was mine, chiefly because grandfather at 65 could no longer climb it. Let us continue reading. Its spreading branches, which hung to the ground and took root again, forming a number of twisting passages, gave me endless pleasure. Among them were squirrels and snails and butterflies. Let us continue reading. The tree was older than the house, older than grandfather, as old as Dehradun itself. I could hide myself in its branches behind thick green leaves and spy on the world below. Let us continue reading. My first friend was a small grey squirrel, arching his back and sniffing into the air. He seemed at first to resent my invasion of his privacy. Let us continue reading. But when he found that I did not arm myself with catapult or air gun, he became friendly, and when I started bringing him pieces of cake and biscuit, he grew quite bold and was soon taking morsels from hand. Let us continue reading. Before long, he was delving into my pockets and helping himself to whatever he could find. He was a very young squirrel, and his friends and relatives probably thought him foolish and headstrong for trusting a human. Let us continue reading. In the spring, when the banyan tree was full of small red figs, birds of all kinds would flock into its branches. The red-bottomed bulbul, cheerful and greedy parrots, myna and crows squabbling with one another. During the fig season, the banyan tree was the noisiest place in the garden. Let us continue reading. Halfway up the tree, I had built a crude platform where I would spend the afternoons when it was not too hot. Let's continue reading. I could read there, propping myself up against the tree with a cushion from the living room. Treasure Island, Huckleberry Finn, and the story of Dr. Dolittle were some of the books that made up my banyan tree library. Let us continue reading. When I did not feel like reading, I could look down through the leaves at the world below. And on one particular afternoon, I had a grandstand view of that classic of the Indian wilds, a fight between a mongoose and a cobra. Children, let's know the summary of this lesson. Summary of the lesson. This is a story about what the author saw as a young boy when he was sitting in an old banyan tree in his grandfather's house. The banyan tree is the place for the author which gave him endless pleasure. During the fig season, the banyan tree was the noisiest place in the garden with all kinds of birds. The author used to spend his afternoons reading books at the banyan tree. He is fond of reading books like Treasure Island, Huckleberry Finn, and the story of Dr. Dolittle, etc. One afternoon, he had a grandstand view of that classic of the Indian wilds, a fight between a mongoose and a cobra. Children, let us learn some key words from the story. Spy, watch secretly. Spy, watch secretly. Children, repeat after me. Spy, watch secretly. Let's move to the next keyword. Resent, dislike, or feel angry about. Resent, dislike, or feel angry about. Children, repeat after me. Resent, dislike, or feel angry about. Let's move to the next keyword. Morsels, small pieces of food. Morsels, small pieces of food. Children, repeat after me. Morsels, small pieces of food. Let us move to the next keyword. Delving,
going deep into. Delving, going deep into. Children, repeat after me. Delving, going deep into. Let us see the next keyword. During the fig season, the time when figs appeared. During the fig season, the time when figs appeared. Children, repeat after me. During the fig season, the time when figs appeared. Let us see the next keyword. Propping myself up, leaning against. Propping myself up, leaning against. Children, repeat after me. Propping myself up, leaning against. Children, let us answer some questions from the lesson. Answer these questions. The banyan tree was older than A. Grandfather, B. Grandfather's house, C. Dehradun, D. All these. You are right. The correct answer is D. All these. Let us move to the next question. Who was the first friend of the author? A. A squirrel, B. A snail, C. A butterfly, D. All these. You are right. The answer is A. A squirrel. Let's move to the next question. The banyan tree was full of small red figs and birds in A. Summer, B. Spring, C. Winter, D. All these. You are right. The correct answer is B. Spring. Let's move to the next question. The author had built a crude platform halfway up the tree. A. To spend the morning, B. To spend the afternoon, C. To spend the night, D. All these. You are correct. The right answer is B. To spend the afternoon. Let's move to the next question. The author used to read books like A. Treasure Island, B. Huckleberry Finn, C. The Story of Dr. Dolittle, D. All these. You are right. The correct answer is D. All these. Thank you, children, for your active participation. Children, let us do a writing task. My favorite place. Read again the paragraphs of the story in which the author describes the banyan tree and what he used to do there. Is there a place in your house or in your grandparents or uncles or aunts' houses that you especially like? Write a short paragraph about it, saying where it is, what you do there, why you like it. Write it and show it to your teacher. Thank you, children, for your active participation. Hope you all enjoyed this first part of the video. See you all again in the second part of the video. Till then, bye.